welcome to... Ooh, have I touched a nerve? A small, academically respectable show where students and lecturers will meet to discuss important issues in an informative yet interesting kind of way. And is no way a comedy panel show where we'll get students and lecturers to take the piss out of each other in the name of so-called entertainment. I mean, how shit would that be, right guys? Right guys? Oh, all right then, let's make a fucking panel show! Now, what every good panel show needs are panellists. Without them, it's like having Countdown without the Bordermeister, Amy Winehouse without the Rehab, and Paris Hilton without a cock in her mouth. So, in the immortal words of the man who once said them, let's meet the teams. Joining Simon J in his sexy maroon blazer tonight are media lecturer Tristan Tull and Subu Learning and Development Coordinator Jane Davicki. And Arron Ferguson, a man whose facial hair grows on his head, will be siding with media lecturer and PDP coordinator Marian and student union president Ruffle. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the media in honour of the award-winning media school situated right here in Bournemouth. And in the media news, the Krypton Factor has returned to ITV after a 14-year break. That's a lot of cigarettes. With more than 4 million viewers in its tough slot against EastEnders this New Year's Day. It was a particularly tough slot for me. The 3 on my remote control had broken! Is it that sweet? Pulp Fiction star Samuel L. Jackson has been drafted in to front an advertisement for Virgin. It's not as if Virgin aren't doing well enough. I'm sure Woolworths would have appreciated one of the coolest men ever on their side. God bless their picnics. John Sargent made the headlines last year when he quit Strictly Come Dancing in fear that he might actually win the show. If only Alexandra had thought to do the same thing and spare us all from contemplating suicide, or at least from some severe comfort eating. Hallelujah to you too, bitch! Big Brother. Oh, fuck it. Now, before we get started, I need each panel to decide on a team name and write it down on the paper provided. Simon, let's start with you.
Well, tonight I thought, considering we've got somewhat 2 people of such brilliant beauty, I thought we'd call ourselves something like the cohesive, collaborative, coercive, continental, creative, cunnilingus-ing, creepy, celestial, something group team.
I'm not going to remember that. Can we shorten it just a little bit?
Co.
Simon and Co.
Simon and Co.
That's wonderful. Arron, what about your team? What have you decided on?
Well, as suggested by Marian,
Oh, thanks.
that's all right. And written down in crayon with a picture of a cat, which I thought was pretty cool, is the Pale Riders, which if you don't know is a pluralised variation of a Clint Eastwood film where he is pretty fucking cool, but we ourselves are not as cool, but probably close.
Very close.
But there's also a cat and a pineapple.
Okay, so what should we do?
Arron. The Pale Riders.
The
Don't
Pale
worry about
Riders.
the
Okay, so Simon and Co. and the Pale Riders. I'm happy with that. Okay. To make things a little bit more fun, each team captain will need to carry out a forfeit at the end of the show in the inevitable event that one of them loses. Simon.
Hello.
Should your team lose, you will need to have a spoonful of Arron's adventurous concoction.
Come what?
Cocktail. Am I selling it to you? And Arron, should your team lose, you'll need to take a bite out of Simon's yam.
Isn't that a sweet potato?
That's what I thought.
I couldn't get a yam.
I went through the effort to make this. I bought a blender and you can get a yam.
What's in the drink, Arron?
Just various things I found in Kerry Katona's fanny. No, no, there's some Galaxy chocolate, there's some chilies with the seeds.
Like a smell chili.
There are sprouts, there's some honey, there's some Worcester sauce, there's some bits of
But
cereal.
all bought today, so don't worry, you won't get ill.
The irony is you can't actually tell that being in the audience or on the telly, but the fact is he actually has made that, and I will have to eat that.
Okay, and we start rather predictably with round 1, otherwise known as What's the Story?
Is it only now round 1?
Yeah.
To keep holding us up, we'll be here much longer. Yes, I know, it's terrible.
Okay, what's the story in which teams are shown a clip from a random piece of media footage and are asked, what's the story? Okay, Simon,
Hello.
you're up first, here's your clip.
Here's a group of people not trained, not sold 5 million albums, not all that stuff, coming out, singing live every week and being judged really harshly on it. Then out
Big
comes,
up our contestants.
then out comes Britney Spears.
Okay.
Is it about Britney Spears by any chance?
What made you think that?
I don't know, I think that was Britney Spears on the tape.
I think that he's talking about exactly.
I think it was when Britney Spears gave a career-defining performance of her wonderful little song that she did, and she didn't actually do it because she was too busy shooting up in the winds.
Close, Jane, Tristan, do you agree?
She was miming.
Well done, Tristan, you've got it.
Not funny, but right.
Yes, you were right.
Sorry.
This is the controversy surrounding Britney Spears miming on the X Factor towards the end of last year. For those of you who didn't see it, here she is now in all her glory. Yes, this is the story that the entire British public finally realised that Britney Spears can't actually sing after she was caught miming on a live TV appearance at the X Factor just last year. Honestly, I think it's despicable!
Miming on telly? I would never do such a thing.
Arron, and your team, prepare yourselves. Here's your media clip.
That was brilliant. Never seen such a nervous man.
He looks confident.
That is the first time I've ever seen a world leader admit we really are in deep.
He didn't
Who'd
use
say
words,
that, but-
did he? Yeah.
We've announced a series of packages. He genuinely looked terrified. I thought, poor man, he's actually seen the books. In England, we have this one-eyed Scottish idiot. I've said that now.
You said that out loud as well, yeah, you have.
Well, the one-eyed Scottish man, he keeps telling us everything's fine and he's saved the world. And we know he's lying, but he's smooth at telling us. Whereas old Kevin last night, he really did look frightened.
Carry off the line, but
No, this was he. Oh my God!
Okay, so what's he talking about? Who is he referring to?
In the first instance, Kevin had no idea. Obviously, one of the Scottish idiot called Brown, for which he was heavily censored and had to apologise.
That's correct. Yes, that's right.
Not funny at all. Just in the wrong way because he said that first. But that's the answer.
Yes, it is. You're right. You've guessed it.